Hey guys, so here's a guide on how to affect your perks and shit, because it's not obvious how it works. It's also really hard to explain verbally, so decided to just make a quick video explaining it. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. So let's get on into it. The main thing that is going to affect your perk order is actually the order in which they appear on your screen. Basically, a common rule. Of course, there are going to be some exceptions, as you probably know when you have experienced some unfair gameplay when you lose the perk that you want. But normally, the first three perks, like left to right, are going to be the perks that you keep. Hopefully, there's some images up right now that show that quite well. So I did some testing. That's what I found out. But the problem was, like, obviously, sometimes you go on high rounds or whatever, and for some reason your perks get rearranged. So I did a bunch of testing, and what I figured out is that it has to do with quick revive. Quick revive's a bully, basically. So yeah, hopefully the images on screen will help explain this. But once you buy quick revive, the next perk that you buy is going to swap quick revive with the first perk in, like, to the farthest left. So the first one you bought. So we'll go a swoop. Hopefully that animation was good, and those perks will be switched. So that's why what I like to do is sometimes just buy dead shot first, then buy jug and stamina, and then buy quick revive, and then whatever I get next will swap quick revive with dead shot. So then I'm stuck with jug, stamina, and quick revive as my three perks, which I think are the probably the most safe ones if you're going on high rounds and they're sprinters and stuff. So yeah, there is no avoiding. If you buy quick revive, you are going to keep it when you go down. There's no doubt about that. Quick side note that I forgot to tell you when I was initially recording this. Basically, if quick revive is in your last slot, your farthest right, and you haven't bought another perk, and then you go down, quick revive is just going to prank you, and it is still going to swap with your first one the second you go down. Here's hopefully some also good image, but yep. So let's get on to Tombstone. Moving on from quick revive in Firebase Z, we got the Tombstone. But basically what Tombstone does, it's kind of the opposite of quick revive. It is going to teleport to the end, but it's not going to swap places with your last perk. It is just going to move to the end. So a little bit simpler. You don't have to deal with it doesn't swap like mid. Like if you buy another perk, it isn't going to swap like while you're up. It's only going to swap the second you go down. So it's like the second part of quick revives. There's no like buying another perk and then it moves. So it's a little bit simpler. And then, of course, I want to know which had priority, quick revive or Tombstone, to see which one enacted first. So I committed a sin. Bought Tombstone first. There's not really a reason to buy Tombstone first. Unless, yeah, but you know. So yeah, I did that, and then I got some other perks. I don't really remember. Here's a video on screen, hopefully. And then I got quick revive as my last perk. So that normally what would happen is quick revive would just switch with your first perk as you go down. But then Tombstone is supposed to move to the end. So I wanted to know which one would go first, because if if Tombstone went first, then quick revive would swap with my second perk, if that makes sense. So I did it, and it turns out that is not the case. Either quick revive acts first, or it's like a mutual divorce agreement where they both decide, okay, we're swapping with each other. So yeah, either I don't know if this will come into play with future perks, but quick revive seems to, based on this, Tombstone definitely does not go first. Quick revive probably does. It first switches you with your first perk, and then Tombstone would move to the end, which it does. Which yeah, so that's about it. I think yeah. So hopefully the video helped. It was really hard to try to explain this verbally, as you can probably see, even just from the images, and it's also hard to know. I couldn't find any guides about it, so I just did some own research, just to give you a little step up on your game. But yeah, I think I have a month, a video planned in a month, which will actually probably end or beginning of May. Maybe we'll see how that goes. It's supposed to be exercise based. So yep. And then Zetsubo on April 4th. Mark your calendars. Round 50. Here we come.